Alexis posed the question, which youngster has most impressed you thus far? Brandon Duhaime, Callan Addison, or Adam Beckman? Alexis, you want to kick it off or you want me to take my take first?
Sure. I'll kick it off here. Yeah. I think we've seen, I felt like doing this one because we've seen a lot of the young kids at different points throughout the season. Some have played more than others. And just knowing how good the Wild prospect pool is right now, thought it was a timely topic to discuss. And I'm going to go with Brandon Duhaime, just because I think I know I'm stealing the easy one. But we've seen, I think, the most of him of all the young guys, at least that I can think of off the top of my head. And he's been really impressive. I've really liked the way that he's played. I thought he's done a lot of the right things. Yes, he's had some weird, ugly goals. He had one that ended up being tipped on the way in, so they took it away, but he's been doing a lot of the right things. And I think that's a reason that he's impressed a lot of people so far early in the season, especially going up against some of the other young kids who have also been impressive. He's just found a way to stand out. I think he's like in the top 15 in the league for NHL rookies for points so far this season. So Duhaime for Calder, can we get that going?
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I think we should try to get Kaprizov to win Calder again this year. I'm going to see how many Dallas Stars fans I can make mad by getting that going again. Calder part two.
Calder part two.
I've just been really impressed with his play. And not only has he looked good, but he's been putting up points as well, which is always what the outcome that you're looking for. And so, yeah, that's what I'm going to go with.
Points are good.
You.
Points.
That is, points are good. That is a hot take. Points are good.
Hot take. I had no
Bardown
idea.
Beauties, giving you all the info you need to know.
No, I mean, Duhaime's awesome. I think the thing that I want to point out that's most interesting, aside from Addison, though, these are two forwards that Adam Beckman and Brandon Duhaime that nobody probably saw coming, right?
Yeah.
Matt Boldy and Marco Rossi. Neither of those names mentioned. Obviously, unfortunate for Matt Boldy, who is, I believe, skating now, so he's closer. I think he'll go back down to Iowa, no question. But yeah, I love that it's different guys. Since you picked Duhaime, I am going to say Adam Beckman because he is like Duhaime, a guy I never saw coming. You heard a little bit about him, but he wasn't the Rossi. He wasn't the Boldy. He got the Bardown Beauties bump. Like, he got the Bardown Beauties bump. That's right. Way to go, Beckman. I'll call you Bex. No, I mean, I love to see hardworking players thrive, and and all these players are hardworking and they're thriving. But I mean, it's nice to see. He's most impressed me. He's kind of done it all. I'm excited to see him up again at some point in time. And
I think him and Duhaime are very similar style of player as well. Like they're kind of like little nitty gritty, but they also can make the plays. They have a similar hockey sense, it seems like, just from watching them play. So,
and they know their role. I mean, I think that's always important too. Like, we talked about Addison when he came up, and you don't notice him, which for a defenseman, that's really good. And kind of similar though. I mean, you notice Beckman and Duhaime for the right reasons, right? I mean, it's great. They play well. They complement well on that fourth line. They're grinders. I mean, they have a lot more to fight for in these games, right? Than many of the other players whose rosters are a lock. So, at the end of the day, all of the players have impressed me, but I'll go with Adam Beckman, who I had interviewed at development camp like years ago, and I probably had never seen that he was going to
he got the Jesse Pierce bump first. Is what you're saying.
Jesse Pierce bump first, yes,
and then the Bardown Beauties bump.
Yeah, the Pierce bump. It takes like 3 years to matriculate into anything. Much like my Twitter verification, which still has not come through yet.
We're working on it.
We're not salty about it at all. Just stupid.
Figure it out, Twitter.